Hey guys, here we are back on the moon again. I was playing some multiplayer last night and we ended up getting level 40. So I thought I'd post a video since I said my next video was going to be level 40. Started out with 4 players actually. Right now we've only got 3. One guy had to drop out, so he had to work in the morning. So if you can see what we're doing here to hack ammo. One guy keeps the hacker, and every time we get a drop, see that insta-kill turn into a max ammo. Just throw out some Gersches and let him hack it, and every single drop you get can turn into a max ammo. Only costs like 5,000 points to hack it. Goes pretty quickly, but sometimes a zombie will push you into the drop and you accidentally pick up the drop instead of hacking it, so I had that happen a few times. But for the most part, it worked pretty well. So they're just kind of hanging out back here by PhD Flopper, my 2 teammates here that are left, and I'm kind of looping around in a circle out there and gathering up all the zombies and bringing them back, and then they either kill them with the wave gun or they throw a Gersch, or one guy's even used the oscillator, the HK upgraded. He's still using that. But my teammate Vapory Bean is on here right now. I've been playing with that guy since Nocturne on Toten. I mean, we've been playing zombies a long damn time. But he had this idea to, we were just camping there by the PhD, and he's like, well, what if we just come out here and loop and bring them back? And it worked out really well, so I started running that loop because he had the wave gun, so I'd bring them all to him, and he'd fry them with the wave gun, and every time we had claymores, we'd drop them right there, because sometimes some zombies would come from behind these guys, but for the most part, they really didn't get much action until I brought the horde back to them. Most of the zombies came and followed me out here. There it is a little bit later in that same round. The astronaut comes over and I'm trying to kill him with the ray gun. He gets to be a real pain in the ass later in the levels because he's so hard to kill. He wastes a lot of your ammo. I got the upgraded ray gun. I'm just laying into him. He just won't die. And it just gets worse as time goes on. Actually, we end up accidentally sucking him up into a Gersch device a few times, which makes him even harder, actually. Let's see here in a little bit how that kills us in the end on level 40. So I'm running back, and Bean decides to throw a Gersch device out, see if we can get a drop here. And the astronaut was a little too close and gets sucked up into it. When that happens, he comes back walking backwards like he's still getting sucked up, but he runs really fast instead of going, kind of hop around slow like he normally does. So it's a pain. A lot of people say it looks like he's moonwalking, but whatever he's doing, it's a pain. So here it is a little bit later. It's around 39 now. OG has dropped out, so it's just me and Vapory being left. So we started out with 4 and ended up with 2. When we got down to 2, we just started running separate loops together instead of me running one loop and bringing it all to him. It was easier to just run two different loops. I'm over here by the door to the teleporter, and he's just right outside there running a circle. So I'm just kind of running an oval and he's running a circle, and occasionally we'll combine our horde together so he can kill him with the wave gun if we're hurting on ammo. But until then, we usually try to use the ray gun to try to get drops. And then anytime there's a drop, he's got the hacker now, and we'll throw out Gersches and he can hack it and get even more max ammos. This actually worked out really well as a 2-player strategy. You see I have my helmet on right now. It's not been breached yet. I ran outside to get something, and I sometimes forget to take my helmet on when I come back in. But the important part here is that you can't let the dome get breached. Anytime it's going to go get it, you got to run and hack it. What we did was I would just run the horde around while he ran and hacked the excavator thing. So if you got all the horde with you, then not too much is coming around to him, and he's free to go hack the excavator so that it doesn't breach. Just going to fast forward through this because it's kind of repetitive, but I want to show a couple more things. So now we're getting kind of low on ammo. I've got 39 in my ray gun. He said he's only got like 10 at this point. So we combined our hordes. Figured we'd shoot them together and see if we got a drop. Doing it that way. Seems like the more zombies you have collected together, sometimes you have better luck getting a drop. So we pull them all together, shoot them, and we do get lucky here and get a drop. Got a carpenter there. So we throw out a Gersch and they're starting to get sucked up there, but I got kind of cover them here so these crawlers don't fall into them and push them into that hammer. He hacks it into a max ammo and good for a little while longer. I kept trying to get a ballistic knife, but I couldn't get one. He's got a ballistic knife upgraded in case I go down. I'm not sure if you can only have one ballistic knife, or I thought you could have two, but I used like 50,000 points in the box and never got it. So I've got an HK right now. I ended up even having an unupgraded one because it wasn't killing him anyway, so I just didn't bother to go back out and upgrade it after I turned it back in over and over again trying to get the ballistic. So here we are on 40 finally. Doing the same loop. And level 40 is where we finally bought it. Again with that astronaut. He accidentally got sucked up and turned into a moonwalker, and then it was pretty rough sailing after that. Skip ahead a little bit later to when that happens here. So we both start trying to blast him with the ray gun. We're keeping the horde off our backs here. But he spins around, grabs Vapor Beam there, teleports him back to the beginning. I'm still trying to blast him, and I make a mistake here and bob and weave around him, and he grabs me. While he grabs me, you know, I can't move, so all these zombies start wailing on me, and then he shuffles off backwards to go get Bean again. So Vapor Bean was running back to try to rescue me, but he actually ends up getting grabbed by the astronaut again and teleported again, and then dies after that teleport. But hey, we still made it to 40. It was a good game. Hell of a long game. It was like 8 hours. So I don't know if I'm going to do a level 50 run because that was pretty ridiculous. But thanks to Vapor Bean for playing. Thanks to you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the strategies, and I'll catch you in the next video.